Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. And right in this video I'll be telling you some of the few things you actually need to take note of if you're farming NOTPIXEL. And the second thing I'll be doing right in this video is to guide you into what to do in this particular tournament season, because we're in the tournament season. What are you expected to do? How are you expected to paint in order to earn and even earn more? Because you can also earn more within this same season. But before we go into that, if you're watching right now and you haven't liked this video, make sure you hit that like button, share with others, and don't forget to subscribe. And right on the platform, here is the first thing you actually need to take note of: your template that you have right here, because this is your template. And here is one thing you need to note about this your template that you have right there. Your template cannot be changed. Before the tournament season fully began, there was a particular season where they actually selected few of the templates, because all the templates you have in from this tournament templates are actually not all the templates that were there before. So what it simply means is that they've removed so many of them and they've streamlined it to only few. Though these few are still, I think they should still be up to 1,000 or more according to them, right? But what you need to know is that if the particular template you were painting before didn't make it through the season or didn't make it through the test, because there was a particular time where they actually had to say that people that have some number of referrals should create templates, and when they created a template, they chose out of all of them, and then those were the templates that made it to this tournament season. Now what happens is that the templates that were there before, if yours didn't make it through, automatically they're going to be giving you new templates. And that's actually what many of us noticed. We just log onto our platform one day and we noticed that they've given us a random template. But before they gave you the random template, they actually gave you few days of notice to choose. But the mistake some of us made is the fact that few hours to when the tournament was to begin, we're meant to change our templates, but we forgot to change. And many of us just log on during the tournament season and we saw a new different template entirely. So what you need to note is that the template you're having currently cannot be changed as at the time of this video. I don't know if they're going to make adjustments, since we still have more than 10 days to go in this tournament season. And here's the second thing you need to know: when painting, the way it was when we started the project is actually the way it is right now. For instance, when we started the project, when you were painting, some of the templates, in fact so many of the templates, were not given rewards. That's a fact. Many as well will remember, if you actually started this project earlier, many of the templates that you have out there are not given the reward. And that's the same thing and exactly the same experience we are having right now. Sometimes you're painting correctly, and before you even paint correctly, it can take you 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes to paint and to select the right color to paint correctly, and yet what you're getting is +1, or though it's meant to be +4, right? You're meant to be receiving 4 per every single thing you paint, and that is also meant to be adding up to whatever you have on your own round and on your own result. Because if you click on this round right now, that's your tournament result, and you check where you have my results right now, you can see they said my position is actually about 1,318, and I need to paint at least 121 times at least. That is the minimum. So which means I'm even far from even those ones who are leading right now in this particular team. Here is what you need to note: even if you paint correctly on certain templates, you're not going to be getting anything, nothing. That's a fact. You're not doing it wrongly, because sometimes you may be painting, you'll be seeing +1, and on your main balance is actually meant to be adding at least 4 based on what you were getting before the season began, this tournament season began. So you were meant to be getting +4, but yet you're painting correctly after spending so much time, and yet you're not getting anything, even though it's showing +1. And for some people, you'll be seeing -1. So you keep losing even instead of gaining. So if you're in that category where you keep losing instead of gaining, I would advise, especially if you're in the category of whereby you're painting and your points are saying +1, and yet it's not adding to your real balance at the top, the best advice is don't waste your time spending minutes looking for the right color again. Don't bother painting again. The only thing you need to do if you're in that category is just do your normal daily check-in and keep claiming every 3 to 4 hours. For example, if you click on your point balance right at the top, there is what you have there to claim every 3 to 4 hours. You go ahead and claim that, right? Make sure you keep claiming that consistently. That's actually how to earn more, and this is for everybody. But if you are one of those that when you paint you're not receiving anything, stop wasting your time painting, because for now you can't change the template, except when you can change the template. If you can change the template, that is good, but for now you can't actually adjust or change this template. I think there is a video that I did on how to do the daily check-in on your mobile device. If you haven't seen that, you may likely need to refer back to that particular video guide. All right, probably I'll be adding that to the comment section below as well, because you actually need to do this daily check-in if you really want to earn more and even faster. All right, so that's exactly what to do. But what if you can actually paint, and how do you even know if your points will be adding up whenever you paint or not? So that's what will now take me to the last part of the video. I'll show you exactly how to paint, and for this you can see this template they actually gave me. So what I need to do is also click on the template itself, the same way you've been painting before, right? Just click on the template, and when you click, you can double tap at the center or use your fingers to just zoom that, or you can decide to make use of this plus that you have right here to increase the font size. That is to zoom in properly. And here's the center of this particular template. Just as usual, make use of where you have this. If you drag it up, it's going to be showing you the original color of this particular template, and if you drag it down, it will be showing you wherever you need to make your own painting, that is the wrong ones people are actually placing there. You can easily see that. So I'm going to be dragging this down right here. This one I'm going to be dragging it down because I want to see the wrong paintings right at the center. And here's what I noticed: the competition right at the center is always too much. So it's not even advisable to come and be painting right at the center. For instance, I've dragged this to the top, and this is the actual color of this center of the template, right? These ones are all blue, and we have black and the rest like that. So let me drag that down and let's see. Okay, you can see this particular spot right now has been painted wrongly. And what's the color I meant to put there? Go ahead and drag this to the top to check. You can see the color I'm actually expected to place here. But one funny thing is that before I even start looking for this color now, someone else can actually pick it. So that's one thing with the tournament. The competition is just too much. But I've been waiting for some time now, since nobody has actually picked that. I can decide to just go ahead and click on where I have my color to switch, and let me see which of these colors would actually give me this. I think this should be the color, right? I think so. And you can see the platform is overloaded, so I'm returning back again. Let me check. All right, you can see that's the actual color Now you can see when I return back this time around, someone else have actually painted the place with the correct color. And that is why when I keep dragging these up and down, there is no difference. So you can see exactly what I was trying to say. So the tournament is too competitive that even for you to make a single paint, you'll be wasting too much time. And my counsel is that you don't even need to waste your time on this tournament of a thing. Just try as much as possible to come in 3 to 4 hours and claim your reward or whatever you have from your mining section. Because this is too competitive. Before you even switch to the right color, someone else has picked that. Like for instance, I think I have ash color that I already picked here. Let me go down here and check which of these ash color may have been painted wrongly. All right, you can see, I think right at the top here I noticed some stuff here. So let me drag this. Now you can see in seconds people have already repainted it with the correct color. Just take note of that. You can see that for yourself. So the competition is so much, as you can see. But then I just want to paint one correctly so you can see that my points on this particular account is actually adding up, and it's adding 4. These guys are way too fast. You can see I got +0 because I painted a little bit late. I painted that a little bit late. I wasn't fast enough. Right, let's see any of these other colors we have here. All right, I think there is one color that I notice is this one right here that I want to paint. Okay, I think I've chosen the correct color, I think. So I'm going to be dropping my paint right at the top. You can see +1. And if you notice, my points right at the top actually increased by 4. All right, so that's actually how it is. Now the correct color of this one is yellow. Let me drag this up so that you can see that for yourself. You can see it's yellow, so this one should actually be easier to get. I've picked the yellow on the color, and right here when I drag it down you can see it's black. So I'm going to be changing that to yellow as fast as possible and +1. And if you check right at the top, my point has also added up. So that's literally how it is. The only problem you're having right now is that this is wasting too much time. Before you even pick the right color, someone else has actually done justice to it, and it's just as though you're wasting your time on one single project when you have several projects. It's not too difficult, but the problem is just it's time consuming. That's a fact. And that's the main reason why, despite the fact that mine is adding up, I'm not going to be wasting my time doing it. That's just how it is, guys. And if you have more questions, you can go ahead and drop that right at the comment section below. And kindly ensure you like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.